Perfect.
Hey, y'all. Hey, you and them eyeballs. Hey, y'all. Hey, welcome back to a new edition of the Queens of Boxing Talk. How y'all doing? I am Nik J, and this is my boxing bestie, my good friend, my sister friend, BOXIANA the Menace. Look at her drinking water and whatnot today. How you doing?
I am innocent. Have been on a health kick. I'm trying to do better. I'm really proud of myself. I had a fantastic week, even though my work week was crazy. But I'm telling you, I got a new positive outlook on life. I'm trying to do better.
I'm so glad to hear it.
Bruh.
Happy Black History Month. People, we're on the second day of February. Happy Black History Month. But a little sad news. Starting off Black History Month. Y'all, we lost Apollo Creed today. Y'all, Carl Weathers passed away today. Rest in peace to Carl Weathers. Y'all love Apollo Creed. I really thought I wanted them to have maybe make him his granddaddy or something. I don't know. Rest in peace to Carl Weathers, Apollo Creed. And
now, how they was gonna make him a granddaddy? He got dead.
I don't know. I thought they some kind of way they was just gonna write him in the script or something.
And he was gonna be a spirit in the movie.
Yeah, something. Okay, maybe not. Maybe the great granddaddy or something. I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry. But listen, I hated to hear that. And along with the news of fictional character Apollo Creed, aka the legendary Carl Weathers, there was some other boxing news, real boxing news, that I want to send a RIP to. This gentleman was on the undercard of the Topalis Inoue fight. And, friend, why are you grinning?
I'm great because when you said Topalis,
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
I know. Yeah, him. So we have to have a little moment of silence for Kazuki Anaguchi, y'all. He was a 23-year-old, not ripe, but very new to the pro boxing game. I think he had a 6-1 record. Anyway, he ended up losing his life to his injuries that he sustained in the ring. So I know people love to say you can't play boxing. I don't think he was in there playing boxing. He just, did end up well for the young man. So hearts and prayers to his family over in Japan and whatnot. But you guys come on in the room. Okay, I wanted to start the show off with that, give our condolences and whatnot. But come on in the room because we have a fun-filled show, an action-packed show. We're waiting for our special guest. But while we wait, we're going to cook on a couple of things because there was some stuff that happened. Okay, some stuff that happened. Let me get these super chats out of the way. Y'all come on in the room. What's up, Charmaine Callahan? I see you, Jason Pennywell, T9's boxing class, Smack of the South. How you doing? TD Sports Talk. Hey, Keith Mills, Shogun 76, Marcus Bullet Gibson. How you doing? Random Thoughts. How you doing? What's up, Frank from the Land? Specs, Errol Ferry, Tiana Scott. Hey, girl. Hey, Jason. Hey, mommy. Tiana Scott. We have No Filter Tony, aka Uber Gas. How you doing? He says it's good to be off to see the queens work. Well, thank you. We appreciate you for coming in. Hey, Karma girl. Hi, Nakia. Make a breathe, Anthony. Our good brother, my boxing husband. BF TV. Thank you so much, BF. BF has come over. I'm sure he's sending over a lot of his audience. He was cooking nice and slow this evening. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming over. Phenomenal Mexican, we see you. Sugar Free Mars, what's going down? Charles Edward Cheese. How you doing, Cheese? King Grayson, how are you? What's going down? Sean Terrence, I see you, Mo 2013. What's up, Big Mo? Boxing and Barbecue. Hey, Tay girl, how you doing? I'm still waiting on my notification of that live. I'm still waiting. BFTV, thank you so much. He says the like button is free. My queens are sharing their light on us willingly. And please like and share to get them a million subs by tomorrow. A million.
That's not even a hard number, right? A million.
A million subs by tomorrow. Charles, we had to get it out the way because, you know, we don't want to sink the ship when we have guests and whatnot. We want to be up and lively. So I wanted to get that out of the way early. And Tevin Smith, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. He says, God, finally, the in the towel on the original. Oh, God finally threw in the towel on the original. Mega Creed, rest in peace, Carl Weathers. You know what, Tevis? He did. He did. He done got him on up out of here.
Y'all know we having company, and y'all already starting the day off horrible, embarrassing us, y'all. Y'all really need to put y'all good clothes on.
I mean, the Lord just took him on home. He did. Well, kind of, a little bit. No? Okay, well, all right. Listen, yeah, they cutting up already. Y'all come on in the room, though. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share it if you haven't already. Let the people know so we can get a full house in here. We do have the WBC champ coming through a little bit later. We're waiting for Oshaki Foster. He has a fight coming up, and we cannot wait to talk to him about it. So y'all come on in the room. But before he gets here, listen. Did y'all see that presser kickoff, that PBC pay-per-view kickoff? Because, honey, somebody was missing their glasses. Did y'all see Sebastian Fondora?
He looked like a brand new person. I was like, oh my gosh. Sebastian, he let his hair, he had like a little curly perm. I was like, okay. He listened, friend. We said, get them fixed.
I almost did not recognize Sebastian. Girl, he has grown his locks out. He has a nice curl pattern. He had a suit, blazer, no tie, button open shirt, no glasses. Friend, I think he heard you when you told him to get the LASIK.
It must be done. It must be done. Now look at you. Now look
That's
at you.
exactly what he did, Karma girl.
He did. He did. Very, very, very fun. Very fantastic. It was fantastic.
I said, okay, Sebastian. Okay. Listen, Sebastian said he had to come through Big Stepping, and the fight is now officially a title fight. I don't know if y'all knew that, but they stripped our guy Jamel of another belt. And so this fight that Sebastian Fondora is having against an undefeated Serhii Bahacek.
I mess it up every time.
Yeah, please forgive me. Please. The fight is a title fight. Okay. So we have 2 title fights on that card. We also have Erslandy Laura on that card as well. And then we have Rolly Romero, your favorite. Well, one of your favorites. And he's going to be fighting a thick Isaac Pitbull Cruz. Friend.
I saw him. He is very large, but he got time to lose weight. I didn't know what Rolly had going on. Rolly, I really wish he would contact me. We really have some work that could be done. He had bit the neck of that shirt to where it had stretched out and it was no longer like a t-shirt. It wasn't like your shirt. It was like it had got wet or chewed or pulled or something. So it was just like hanging on them. I was like, Rolly, I know your head not that big. Like, why did you stretch that shirt out like that? And I know we'll get to them because I really could not understand Keith Thurman.
Keith had on his very BESS Christmas Easter suit.
You know what? He looked like he sell. You remember the Buicks that the Doughboys used to drive? Um, them and them. What's them cars? You know what?
The
You
two
know
door or the four door?
the 4 door.
The
The four
Lesage.
door. Them friend. Them. Keith Thurman looked like he sells those.
I
He
used to
he
drive.
was.
I drove a 1984 LeSabre.
Oh wow! You was a dope boy yourself, wasn't you? Let me.
Stop! Oh my God. I'm talking too much. Anyway, this was way back in high school. I was a youngster. It was a hand-me-down, Yes, that's it. But yeah, where was Keith Thurman going in his Easter suit? And now I'm not tripping because I love a man in a suit. He was dressed for the occasion. We don't know how many more press conferences Keith Thurman is going to get, so I wasn't mad at it. But yeah. How you feel about this fight? How you feel about Tim and Keith?
A lot of emotions about this. I just don't think that Keith Thurman should be coming back after a layoff like this to a fight like Tszyu. You know what I'm saying? Like he should have got him a little light touch up there at 154. Bring Banana out of retirement. You know what I'm saying? Get him with something like that. I'm just saying he needed something like that. I think Lubin might even be too much for him at 154 right now. I, he needed a test run. I hate to see what's gonna happen to young Keith
You nervous?
Thurman.
You nervous for Tim?
I absolutely am. I
Really?
absolutely am. Yeah, because I just don't think Tim different, man. Tim different.
The only apprehension I have is because the layoff has been so long. And I know Tim Zoo, I don't want to call him a dirty fighter, but he's rough around the edges in there. So I'm hoping a veteran like Keith Thurman knows how to deal with that and handle that. It was weird to see because I do believe that ring rust is going to play a part in the fight because the ring rust was playing a part in his press conference. Keith is normally real slick at the mouth. He was up there stuttering and he couldn't get his shit off like he normally gets it off. And that's because he ain't been in front of them cameras in a long time. Like it was giving forced. Like it didn't roll off like it normally rolls off. So the whole card to me is not pay-per-view worthy. To me, the whole card for it to be its opening pay-per-view card is a bit lackluster. But I've seen cards that look lackluster on paper turn out to be very good cards once the bell rings. So that's what I'm hoping happens. No, okay, well,
You know what? I'm not even. I'm mad. I'm not mad because we're getting fights. And as a fight fan, I told myself in 2024, I'm gonna stop complaining about what I'm getting and just be appreciative of the fact that I got something to watch. Now, those times might make me feel a certain type of way if too early in the morning. There may be a complaint for that, but it ain't gonna be no huge complaint. I'm not mad, but there's so many other things that I could have matched up for that other than that. And I just don't want to see Keith Thurman get knocked out and then his fans with them two little t-shirts gonna be on, they've been having them t-shirts for the last 9 years and they didn't grew some since then. But they still wear them because they support their guy. they gonna pull them shirts out and be in front of them cameras crying because they made this was a mistake.
Well,
It
I mean, Keith had to get one more in. You know, I'm like you though. I wish maybe he had gotten in there with a lighter touch, but you know, he been telling folks no for so long. He done run out. He's run out. He's run out. A condo, LDBC or nothing. Hashtag number 82. He says, my beautiful queens. How y'all doing tonight? We're doing well. Friend, how are you tonight? Great. Ramses, how you doing, Ramses X? Ramses X or Ramses 10? Which one? Greetings, little ladies. So the rematch is off. Anyone have additional info? Conor Ben bet not sleep on his opponent. Listen, go ahead, friend. Go and respond to that.
I'm gonna keep my comments to myself about Conor Ben. I just don't trust Conor Ben. I don't know why he is able to even. Why is he still fighting? And then I watched some thing. You know, he likes to talk. So he said he wasn't cheating, and then he was like, I wasn't very confident in myself going up against Christopher Eubanks. Then why did you want to fight him so bad if you were not confident? He's very strange.
Did he say that?
He absolutely did. He absolutely did.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, Ramses, I do want to talk about that because I'd heard some rumblings about that too. Is the fight on? Is the fight off? He's asking about the rematch. And the rematch that he speaks of is Errol Spence Jr. versus Terrence Bud Crawford. So, okay, I don't know. I have no idea. I am just as out of the loop as anybody else. Bud has been silent pretty much. The last thing he said was, he's ready to move on because he didn't like the quote unquote excuses that came from Spence. Spence hasn't said a word. He hasn't said anything except he wanted his get back. That's all that I've heard from him. But now apparently there is no rematch. The thing is, they said Bud was supposedly trying to fight Tszyu. Well, that's not happening because Keith Thurman is fighting Tszyu. So now the new opponent that's not Errol Spence is supposedly Jermell Charlo. We've seen footage of Mel back in the gym. Who's he getting ready for? Friend, what are your thoughts? I need to know because I know Mel is your guy.
I'm still disappointed. Whoever it is, he better get out and let his hands go. I can't keep taking some of these embarrassments that I've been taking. I've been taking a lot. So I'm about tired. And in 2024, I need my fighters to get their act right. It ain't like I'm like pushing for everybody. I got a certain few. So if I get behind you real tough and you start listening to me and you start doing good, and then you like, shit, fuck everything we done did. Let's go. And I'm still gonna stand behind you, but from a distance. He better get in there and let his hands go, or it's more for people to say. Like, I want him to be great. I want his brother to be great. They deserve to be great. How often do you see black identical twins as world champions?
Not very often.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want that for them. So whoever it is, he better fight. I mean, when I say windmill your BE fucking SS, I mean windmill for your life.
That's gonna be interesting. I don't know who he's gonna be fighting next. I just know that this show's footage was being circulated around. Mel is back in the gym. He's they trying to strip him of all his belts. So who knows, what's going on with that. I don't know. I don't know, and I'm tired of trying to speculate. I don't read minds, so I don't know exactly what the PBC has going on over there. Like I said last week, they are rationing out their schedule. Okay, they're giving us bits and pieces here and there. So who knows what they're going to do? We still have no idea who Tank Davis is fighting. All we know is that it ain't Devin Haney, because Papa Smurf has made it perfectly clear that that fight is not ready, and they not even at the same weight class. Baby, how'd you feel about Papa Smurf's, aka Leonard Ellerby? How'd you feel about his comments? Because he was at the presser.
Mr. Isley said what he said. He said what he said. We're not going to change it today just because we're not.
We're not. Well, guys, we're going to put that on hold because our guy has entered the room. We are coming in. Hey, I see you back there. You ain't live yet, but we see you. Our guy is coming into the room, and we want to give him all the attention that he is due. So without further ado, okay, welcome to the room, guys, Mr. Oshaki Shock Foster. How you doing?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Excellent. Excellent. Great to finally have you on the show.
Y'all looking great. Y'all looking good. I like the conversations.
Good. Glad to have you. What's been going down?
Man, just locked in, focused. We got 2 weeks. I'm ready.
You ready?
Heck yeah.
Good. Listen, we ain't gonna hold you. We ain't gonna hold you long because we know you got stuff to do. But we got some questions to ask. And I have one that last fight.
Yeah.
We were so excited. I was standing up screaming, losing my shit. I just need to know from you, what was going on in your head in round 11? What was going on?
Before I heard him or at the end, like when we start going in the trenches?
Everything from the bell to the bell. I need to know what was going on in your mind. What, first of all, is that the toughest professional round that you've ever had?
Yeah. That's
okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
As far as yeah.
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 Okay. When you heard him, what was going on? I just need to know.
I ain't gonna lie, I was trying to get him up out of there. I ain't gonna lie, because we already know, like I said, like 11 round, we like, bro, coach is just basically like on some, yo, you need a knockout. Like, what you gonna do? You gonna lead a belt here? What we gonna do? So that was my big thing. Like, that's why when I turned southpaw and I started trying to land the big stuff, I ended up clipping them with an uppercut, and then that's when the chaos started.
Okay, so explain to me what's going on in your head when you got him. You clipped him. You know he's hurt. You trying to go for it, but then you get clipped your own self.
Yeah, see, the thing was, when I was on him and I'm catching him and stuff, when he turned his back, they really supposed to stop the fight, but they didn't. So I'm like, fuck it, let me try to get one more little flurry in, and I don't do that. So just rapid punching and wasting punches, that's not something I really like to do. So I was trying something in a moment that I won't ever try again. So I went to just throwing a little combination, trying to get the ref to jump in, and next thing I know, I seen the right hand come off, but I was already letting the punch off, and it was just, it was too late.
Were you mad at yourself at the moment?
Nah. I'm like, that's why when he hit me, the camera ain't show. I'm like, get you another one. Let's work. Like,
I saw
let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's in me though. Like, that's been in me. I can go to war. I can do that. But it was fun to me. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it was fun to me. But I don't ever want to win that round of the year shit again. I'm cool on that.
Okay, good.
Cool on that.
Yeah, you had us up in here losing it. It was great. Go ahead, friend.
So you have a really big fight. It's a big fight. You have a big fight coming up against Abraham Nova. Like, how do you feel going into this, knowing that this is your moment, like a moment that you have been waiting for a long time to be able to be in a light like this? Like, how do you feel going into this fight?
Man, I feel great. This the most active I've been in like 3 years. So everything's the time and everything's still on. It's on point. I ain't gonna lie. I don't feel no pressure. I feel like I'm here for a reason, and that I'm gonna make a statement on February 16th that it's gonna be with the boxing missing something like me. So I'm trying to bring that into the to play.
Excellent. That's a big stage. Finally, you're somewhere where people can see you. They don't have to find the link. They don't have to find. We know where you're gonna be Friday night, February 16th, ESPN. We know where we're gonna see you. So, How has this training camp been? Like you said, you haven't had a lot of time off. You're right back in the groove. How are you health-wise?
Man, everything good. I ain't gonna lie. It's camp been going smooth. Like I said, between the Ray Vargas fight and the Rocky fight, it was like 6 months. So this is literally like, I'm right back in motion, right back in the groove. I feel great. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I'm ready to do something special.
Well, we ready to see it. We are ready.
We're
ready to see it. Do you struggle making weight at 130, or are you comfortable there?
Nah, I don't struggle making weight. Nah, not at all. I eat the week of the fight, like up
Okay.
to the day before weigh-ins. Like I eat for sure.
Okay, good. That's excellent. Then that's not ever really a worry or a concern for you. You can train and not be hangry and mad and shit because you eat.
My problem is keeping weight on when I'm in camp. So I got the opposite problem of most boxers. Like I have to overeat and stuff like that or I would lose 5-10 pounds a day. Like literally, I'd be walking around 126.
Really?
For sure.
So 130 is your max, pretty much. You looking to move
35, 40. We making it happen.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
I want them names, Teofimo, Gavante, Haney, all them guys that's up there making noise. That's what.
Okay, free go ahead.
No, you can't go too far because I have this thing, and I have had this thing about you for probably about the last 5 years, a fight that I wanted to see. He did an interview recently, and he was talking about how easy it is for him to make weight. And Shakur was saying, he can think about coming down to 130, 135. Do you still want that smoke like you said you did a couple of years ago?
What you talking about with Shakur?
With Shakur?
Man, I'm gonna leave that alone, right? I'm gonna leave that alone.
I mean, it's easy to do, y'all. Right there on top, right together. I'm just
for sure.
He out here acting like don't nobody want to fight him and stuff. I'm just saying.
Yeah, nah. I'm gonna leave that where it's at.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave that where it's at.
Okay. So, question. You had like a rocky start to your professional career as far as promotional teams and management, all that kind of stuff. What advice would you give to an amateur that's about to turn pro without, throwing nobody under the bus and whatnot? What advice would you give to a young professional on how to choose a manager or how to choose a promotional company?
Oh, that's a great question. Yeah, man, coming into the game, honestly, you gotta have it. It can't just be you. Like the people around you, the team, they gotta be some kind of boxing sharp. Because all the decisions is made not just with the manager, not with just the fighter. It got to be the whole team locked in, or it ain't gonna work. So your manager, you might have a manager that ain't never been in a game, but your coach has been in a game. So it's just stuff like that. I feel like the youngins need to they need to focus on just, dedicating themselves to the sport and don't chase the money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't chase the money, because money can get you into contract, get you into situations that, you ain't, it's going to be harder to get out of, so that's my take on it. So,
Yeah, you should probably teach a class about that, like for real, because I know you have more knowledge to give. You just ain't saying it here, which I get it.
yeah.
But you could probably really, really do like a workshop about the do's and don'ts of choosing wisely when it comes to that. So,
Sure.
Yeah, friend.
Sure.
Also, you mentioned money, so I have to mention charity when you mention money. So, you got with a little bit of help. I know you got with Chicken Express, like you always doing back to school drives for these kids. You give away turkeys. Like, what is your motivation to give back to your city the way that you do? Because like it's every couple of months, it's something. You're doing something for the kids. You at the schools. Like, what makes you want to do that?
Man, I feel like I owe it to the city. I feel like I owe it to the city, and I feel like our youngins, we ain't really had it. We might have somebody to make it to the NFL every 5, 10, or maybe 10, every 10 years, 20 years or something. But we just ain't got that in our city. Like, people that just made it out, we got people that's probably own businesses and everything. But as far as like football players, basketball players, boxers, stuff like that, ain't nobody doing that. And I didn't see it when I was growing up. I had my friend Earl Thomas, he was doing it a couple years ago, and that's what really, like, where I saw it and I seen the love, but that's me. I just want to give back to my community, give back to the next generation, get them something different, because everything is based on being in the streets or being, let's be the toughest guy, whatever, however they moving. But I just feel like boxing helped a lot of people that didn't have nothing, that maybe not be as smart, maybe not, can't make it to college. Boxing get you there. So I'm just trying to inspire any way I can.
Who took you to your first boxing gym?
I actually followed some of my older cousins and some of the friends. They was older than me. Well, I just rode bikes. My cousin, Xavier, his name Kiki. Well, we call him Kiki.
Hey, Kiki. So
look, while we shouting our family, I don't want your sister to beat us up. She in here too, and she
is that
wants you to know she in here.
Listen, I saw somebody. I said, "This got to be somebody that know him. This got to be family." Like, hold up, let me shout her out real quick.
Yeah.
Hold up. Let me find her.
It's Nisha. Nisha, look,
Yeah.
I think you still in here, but she might not be. But if she is,
trust me.
oh.
She just texts me talking about take off the hood. Nah,
Yeah.
can't do that.
Your locks ain't done. Your locks ain't done. It's all good.
Hey, we in camp mode. We grinding, man. Okay. Got time.
He in fight mode, sis. He can't. He got to get the locks done close to fight day. Don't do him like this. Don't do
Yeah.
Don't
She
do
trying to
it like
expose me, man.
Don't do him like that. So look, I did want to know. So I know you said you're gonna be moving up. You want all the smoke. How long do you plan to stay at 30? Do you want to unify? You want to like go undisputed at 30, or what you want to do up there?
I would love to be undisputed, but I would rather have that in like the next 5 fights. I say I got about a year and a half, maybe. I feel like I want to just I want to go up. Like, I want the different names, the bigger names, the challenges. To because I mean, we got Cardenas and guys like that, but they track stars. You know what I'm saying? We got Lamont. I like Lamont.
I like Lamont too.
Yeah, he with this. He with it. He talk. He seemed like he really want to fight. But Cardena and them other guys, it ain't.
Is this sis? Hey, Anisha girl. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking not Cordina. I'm thinking Roach, and then we gonna go on to 135. That's just what my mind is saying. Friend,
Yeah,
what? Yeah.
yeah, pretty much. Not too far after Roach. I hope I can get. We ain't looking past Nova. We can't. We don't do that. So we got Nova next. God willing, I get past Nova. Hopefully, I can get Lamont in the summertime, and that'll be, that'll be
Okay.
great.
Now, what kind of threat do you think Nova poses for you, if any?
Oh man, I respect every opponent to the T because I I suffered two setbacks in my career early, so I learned early. Don't take it, don't look past nobody. Don't So I take every challenge serious. I see Nova. He's he's a strong kid, strong guy. Um, Couple things I see, but it mostly look like he kind of strong. I really can't, I
Give
don't,
away no game plan. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So, I we're not gonna give away game plan, and like you said, we're not gonna overlook no, not gonna overlook him. And you made a very interesting statement. You said you suffered 2 losses early in your career.
Yeah.
How much of a relief is that for you that you don't have to protect your like a lot of these people we see? They take opponents that makes boxing fans feel like they're trying to protect their own. You don't have that issue.
Yeah.
What kind of weight is that lifted off of you? Or is it?
I mean, that's a great question. I mean, that's like it's like I don't have to, especially when I came back into the boxing game. I ain't had too much to lose. So when I'm getting ready for these B-side fights and I'm like, oh, this guy, like this guy he don't know what he don't know what it takes to lose or fail or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, he ain't been through what I've been through. Or he ain't, so that carried me over a lot of the like John Fernandez and certain guys at the beginning that I had to beat to get to this position. It was like that, what you just said. Oh, they gotta say, I ain't got nothing to lose. I'm about to go out here and fight harder than them. Like I ain't got nothing to lose, so that's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was for sure.
Cool. Friend?
So with that free weight, you go into the garden. This is going to be your first time in the fighting in the garden, right? Like a huge moment. Like you got your scheme all laid out, and your music is you. I need some hints. Like, was you giving me some Texas music? Like, what you? Throw me something. I gotta know. I gotta know.
It's gonna be some New York stuff, man.
Okay.
Oh, you gonna cater to the city? Okay.
I'm okay with that.
I always try to do wherever I go.
Well,
I try, bring out whoever they most popular in their city or, whatever song is most popular, whatever.
okay. So listen, we we did a lot of boxing talk, but we're women, we're females. We look at stuff, we're fashion forward. So
Yeah.
I noticed that you don't wear typical trunks, right? Is there a reason for that? Are those more comfortable, like this? Because I call that a skirt. I call it like a skirt kind of thing. It's like a skirt, short.
Hey, you said the skirt. I ain't tweaking about
Yeah. Okay. So you wear the skirt, right?
it.
Is that more comfortable for you, or why?
Yeah, nah, it's most definitely. Hey, nah, it's definitely more comfortable. Like, I just feel, man, that's funny. But I do be feeling like, more agile, more, free. Like my legs are more like not closed in. I don't know.
I just always wondered. I just wanted to know. Sorry. Just was asking.
Yeah, it's all good.
Hey, I just always wanted to know. So, okay, so you have more range with the skirt.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Who helps you design and come up with your color scheme?
I come up with them. I think about it, and then I let it come to me. Like I don't rush it. I'll be like, oh, I want to do these colors this fight. Whatever come to me, and then I just like, all right, we're gonna do it. You know.
Okay, well, you
Y'all
talking about the outfit.
this one.
How you came up with the Halloween theme? Like that was crazy. That
Yeah.
literally could have pulled. We real big on like ring wall outfits. Like you was up there with the list of people that had that shit on. Like, how did you? What made you pull that out like that?
I don't know, man. I was like, I started looking up angry pumpkins and stuff, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna throw that on some trunks. Now the mask part, I got to get that out of Keith because I ain't even think about the mask. He brought the mask and everything. I hadn't even seen it, and then right before the fight, we like, all right, that's live. We're gonna throw it on, you know. So it came together live.
It did come together very well. Came together very well. Came together very well. Okay. Well, like I said, friend, do you have anything else?
Yeah, I just got one more thing. I actually got two more things, but one more thing. That man is coming out with a damn mascot. I know you know he got a mascot.
Yeah.
So make sure whatever you have, it top the mascot because people be like, oh, he got a person out with him. So I know you're gonna friend. He
when
got a
you say
mascot.
what do you?
Y'all
it's
got
a person.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk later.
Nah, trust me, y'all gonna be. Ain't no fighter done this with their outfit.
Okay, cool. That's what.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. You know, Bright Lights, big city, New York, love to claim they fashion capital, blah blah blah. So yeah, you go right on over there and
yeah, we're gonna pop out on them.
Yeah.
So
what else, friend?
Okay, I had one more thing, and it's been wrecking my brain. I tried to Google it because I couldn't. I'm not from there, so because I couldn't remember the name of this place. You fought in like I think it was a restaurant, but it might have been a club, and they had closed it off.
What
I don't
you
know.
have to tell them where it was, where you were.
It was in Beaumont, and
way back.
It was a long time ago, and whoever you fought, you knocked him out in this little cafe area. I'm gonna try to find it, and if I can find it, I'm gonna send it to you. And like I was trying to tell my friend about it, I was like, this dude been cold for like a really, really, really. I've been big,
I just want you to know. No, I need you to know publicly. I need you to understand publicly how big of a fan my friend is. I'm just gonna be very honest with you. I wasn't familiar. This was about 5 years ago. I wasn't very familiar. But she kept talking about, and she was mispronouncing your name. I'm telling you what she was calling you. She was like, oh, Shakif. Oh, Shakif. Oh, Shakif. Oh, Shakif. I said, who? Because I had heard of you, but not that name she was calling you.
Oh,
so I said, who? And she sent it to me. I said, girl, that's Oshaki. She was like, yeah, him. He good, friend. He good. He's so good. I was like, okay, let me get on him. She has been in your corner for a very long time. I don't know if you know this, but you were supposed to be our very first guest when we first started our show. You were fighting somebody.
You got sick or you had something come up before the show.
Came up where you had to cancel. And so we didn't get you back on. And I was like, man, dang. So we are so happy that you got here today.
Oh man. That would have been legendary to be the first,
We
my apologies, man.
We wanted to have a fellow Texan on this Texas Girl show, but you're here today. It's okay.
Right.
It's
Gotcha.
okay.
Yeah.
And you can come back whenever you want to, because
whenever you
like.
Yeah, I like it, man. I like the conversation, everything. You can be free, be fun,
Yeah, we have a good time over here every Friday, every Sunday. Listen, we ain't gonna hold you. We know you in camp, okay? We need you to take care of business next week.
Sure.
Okay. So good luck. Eat up. Have a great rest of the camp. Kick some ass, and we'll see you soon. Okay.
All right, thank
Thank
y'all
you
for
so
having me.
much.
No, thank you for coming.
Oh yeah, yeah, I already know what's up. I
All
got
right.
it. All right, y'all.
Y'all. Oshaki Foster. That was fun. That was very fun.
Oh, and let me before we go, you guys, because we didn't let him give them before he left. So
I
let
know.
me drop.
I'm here talking. Yeah.
You can follow him on Twitter at @sign Oshaki Foster. And you can also follow him on Facebook, Oshaki Foster. And you also can follow him on Instagram. And I just want to make sure I'm giving you the correct Instagram. It is Shock Foster on Instagram. So you
All
can
right.
follow him at Shock Foster.
Thank you so much, Oshaki. We really do appreciate you taking the time out to come spend some minutes with the queens and whatnot. Okay.
And thank you, Mr. Mills.
So very much. So very much. Oh, that was fun, friend.
That was fun. And y'all behaved. We didn't have to tell y'all to stop acting like heathens. I'm so proud of y'all.
Texas 16 said, I'll be trying. I'll be trying. I was ready. I'll be trying. So listen, y'all. We have some other stuff that we want to touch on a little bit and whatnot. Y'all go ahead and share this now. If you haven't already, share this. There is a fight coming up tomorrow. Not a lot of people are talking about because the fight is actually coming on early in the day because they're catering to their UK crowd. Okay. Connor X-Ben is going to be fighting tomorrow. And where are they fighting? Friend, do we even know where they're fighting at? I don't know where they're fighting.
What is for the Conor Ben fight?
Yeah, I don't even know.
I ain't really been keeping up with Conor Ben because I've been paying too much attention to Carolina Dubois, the boss.
She is fighting tomorrow too.
That's the one I've been. I don't know about this Conor Ben situation. I still can't get over him and his eggs.
So he is in Vegas. Okay, Drink says he's in Vegas. Okay. And it's gonna be super early in Vegas. Good grief. Anyway, good luck with that. But you know what? This gentleman that he's fighting, that I believe he's from New York. I don't know if he's gonna necessarily lay down, but it'll be an interesting fight. If I'm at the house, I'll tune in. We'll see what Connor does. But I'm with you, ma'am. That Caroline Dubois.
The girls been having that shit on. Do you hear me? The girls have been representing with a fucking T. Michaela had that shit on last week. Carolina said, let me step out in this motherfucking white because I'm godly around this bitch. Had the guns out. Had her braids to the back. I was like, beat very nicely. She just looks smooth.
She's
like
pretty.
She is very pretty.
She is a pretty girl. She doesn't do much. She doesn't have to do much. She's a pretty girl. She really is. I was looking at her because she was made up. They did a little promo thing where she had her hair out. Her natural was working. She had on a light beat. I said, okay, Caroline. She cute.
Very well organized. Very well put together. Like when she did her weigh, did you see her in the weigh-in? Okay, body, Megan Thee Stallion. Get out here.
Side note.
I heard it.
Side note. Speaking, Megan Thee Stallion is winning. Okay. I just want y'all to know she's winning. She's continuously winning. Just signed a new major deal with Warner Music where she's getting to keep all her masters and all her. Shout out to Meg Thee Stallion one time. Okay. If I had a soundboard, I'd do claps.
Oh, and claps. And while you're here, because we represent the H here, go listen to that his Chopped and Screwed by the himself. He chopped that, not slopped up. Chopped up, not slopped up. Himself. friend.
Listen, I'm just saying Texas winning right now. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say. Anywho, back to boxing.
We needed. We took some hit.
Okay. Yeah, we needed that. It took the girls. Okay, let me stop. Anyway, okay.
Because the boys are messy.
Okay, so now, back to boxing. Back to boxing. So, good luck, Caroline, tomorrow as well. Friend, your fave got blasted a little bit on ESPN this week. Shannon and Stephen A had a lot to say about Canelo possibly fighting. Okay.
First off, I done already told y'all, can't no man with an 8 up hairline say anything about my fighters. And secondly, Uncle Shannon, we don't know if you date your stylist. Let's stay away from that. Pick your mouth up, sis, because I was quite appalled too. But you know, VJ keep me in the loop of everything. Are you dating the stylist that you had every game with? The nice little yeah. Let's get to that. Let's look at our own house before we start looking at Canelo's house.
I mean, friend, you did not have to cut that deep. Oh my God. Was that
Absolutely. Absolutely.
for Canelo?
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
I mean, they wasn't lying.
Uncle Shay.
You didn't have to say that. You did not have to. You did not have to say that like that. You did not.
I did. I very much so did. When it comes to Canelo, y'all leave Canelo name out your goddamn mouth. Worry about your own houses before I start throwing rocks at them.
Friend, all they said was he shouldn't be fighting nobody but David Benavidez.
Don't worry about what Canelo is doing. The face of boxing can do whatever he please. And if he don't want to fight David Benavidez, that's fine. Because guess what? I'm not gonna watch. I don't want to see what nobody done said. You're not finna stretch my nope. You ain't finished. You're not gonna do it. Oh, not on my watch. First, let's check with Uncle Shay.
I don't like the way you're saying that.
I don't like no Canelo slander. I be collecting stuff on all y'all, because I be waiting for y'all to slip up so I can go back and bust you over the head with the shit that I suspect about you. It might not even be true, but if I suspect it, to me, it's real. Go light. Go light.
Well, I'm just going to read some super chats because I was not prepared for you to say that.
What's wrong? Uncle Shay doesn't sound familiar to you, bruv? Bruv, his pants are really tight.
Well, damn. Yeah. These are super chats from earlier, so y'all, I'm catching up. Sorry. Tavis, thank you. He says if he looks anything like he did in his last fight, we downgrading him from MAGA male to Mike Pence male. God damn. Wow.
Mel Biden. Oh no, there's no Joe Biden slander on this show anymore.
None. Okay. Can't nobody say nothing bad about Joe Biden to me. Okay. I don't want to hear that shit at all. BFTV, he came back. He said, "Shock, the champ, the only fighter at Top Rank putting in work." Ramsey, he says, "Hey champ, you have a good jab. Have you thought of working a hook off your jab? Best of luck, my guy." Well, he probably has thought about that, Ramses. I'm sure. Dub, what's up, Dub? He says, "Salute to my sisters. I'm here tonight." Well, thank you, Dub. We really appreciate you pulling up. Thank you. Listen, leave Joe alone. I'm saying you can say whatever you want to. Don't say it around me. Okay. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing. You can say what you want to say. Just don't say it to me around my earshot, because some stuff has been forgiven. Okay. So, I mean, I was just wondering how you felt about them saying those things about Canelo. Did not realize you were going to fire off the way you did with Shannon.
It's always folks with some ate-up hairlines that got the most to say. That hairline defeat be fucking y'all up every fucking time. We need to start there. Worry about that balding spot or the several balding spots that you have. Either way, you gotta worry.
Nakia, make them freeze. Anthony, she came back. She says, "Great interview as usual, ladies. Not the shoulder shake though, Uncle Shay. I'm not.
I don't know no grown man named Shay. Or wants to refer to himself as a Shay.
I'm not gonna let you do this. That's just not.
Keep Canelo name out your mouth. I tell y'all all the time, the one thing that you can expect from me every time is the same. That means I'm going to be consistent. So you can never expect anything else from me, because I'm going to give you this every time. Consistency. Y'all know when it comes to Canelo, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you got money. I'm not going to treat you any different because your name is Shay. I didn't care about that. I don't care what you've done in your life. None of that. When it comes to Canelo, keep Canelo name out your goddamn mouth, Will Smith. Okay? I'm just saying.
Jeez. Okay. I mean, we were just asking a question. Like,
that's where we at. We on the shoulder roll in them tight ass pants and then ate-up hairlines.
okay, well then I'm just gonna leave that alone.
Funeral suits.
Are you done?
Sure I am.
Okay.
Sure I am.
I mean, since we are on ESPN's analyst, I kind of want to stay there on ESPN just a little bit. There's an ESPN fighter, top ranked fighter that we were speaking about earlier with our guest. We brought him up, but we can't bring him up without mentioning the fact that he retired on us. How do you feel about the early retirement of Shakur Stevenson, friend?
I have to bite my tongue off because a whole lot of shit almost rushed out, and I'm trying to change, bruh. I want to be more civil when it comes down to doing my job. So with that being said, best of luck to bruv. If bruv is retiring, you've done great so far. It was almost a joy to see you in some of your fights. Valdez was the best that you gave me, and I'm appreciative for it, bro. Like, you want to be Tiafimo? Go off. You want to be Tiafimo? Go ahead. But your name is still the same, which is Shakur, and bruv can go have some seats now, because that's what he want to do, is have some seats. He don't want to fight all these killers, gorillas, the sharks, and Manila thrillers that want to get with him. He don't want none of that. I'm just saying, like, what more do you want from me? Like, you don't want anything, bruv? Hey, let me tell you. So what they call those health services at your job, EAP, contact EAP. That way they can get you through this process because mentally we need to make sure that you're okay. And while you're at it, pick up Ryan Garcia and take him to some of your goddamn meetings with you because he needs to go.
Speaking of Ryan Garcia and Shakur Stevenson, they had a little, well, Shakur Stevenson showed up as Shakira Twitterson again today. Okay. He and Ryan had a little Twitter kerfuffle. What? First of all, it's actually getting out of control. The drama in boxing is worse than the soap operas on television at this point. It is so as the world turns every day. Every day is as the world turns in the boxing universe. So your grandfather comes out on foolishness. Then you decide to storm off like a brat because you didn't get a unification fight with Neverett. So you so mad that you are going to retire. That's how mad you are. That's how pouty you're being. That's how much of a brat you want to be on social media. Like, did you think that was going to garner sympathy? What was the reaction that you were searching for? I think is what I want to know.
Boos, plenty of fucking boos, complaints. He thought that if he said, I retire, all of them fucking fans that be booty clapping him would be in his mentions. No, Shakur, we need you. Don't leave. You know, they like to get heavy in the mouth. The God, Shakur, he's here.
No. The real fans call him Kur.
I'm sorry. I will never call another man a nickname. You might as well call him Delicious at this point. If you call him Cure, you can call him Delicious. Fantastic. I call him that. Either way, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wanted them booty clappers to be in his mentions. Shakur, please don't leave us. We need you. We love you so much.
And that Texas 16 South is so true. Oh, yeah. Him and Benavidez are the same age, and look at that maturity difference between the two. Shakur is a late bloomer, and absolutely.
You know what? I mean, what do y'all? Okay, we finna have a logical question. I ain't even being shady when I say it. Okay, what do y'all expect from somebody who was the oldest of all his siblings? Because I'm speaking as a elder of my siblings. There's some things that I missed out on. Like I was late to do a lot of things because I had kids to take care of. He had kids with multiple S's to take care of.
That matured you, though. You have a maturity level about you.
Frick, come on now. I just got that. I just got that maybe 6 months ago.
Okay. Well, I did. I was the oldest of my group, my mom's kids. And there is a maturity level that normally comes with that. To me, everything feels like all of his responses, everything that he comes out with, it just seems bratty and entitled and spoiled to me. And I don't know who did it to him or for him. I don't know. But it has translated in the way he moves in the boxing arena. And it's not a good look. It's not a good look. I like Shakur boxing. I do. I've never been this close to boxing ever in my life. I was a fan from afar, and I wasn't engulfed in it like we are now because we do the show and stuff. So I wasn't really knowing the movement of people outside of, and it all comes with social media and things being so accessible. But just to see the real emotions and personalities of these boxers and how they move for real and they real, it's kind of a little bit off-putting and disgusting and disturbing. It really is. I mean, you might as well kick your feet in the middle of the floor with your daughter at this point, because that's what you sound like. You sound like you're throwing a temper tantrum in the middle of Walmart. That's what it sounds like. And then had the audacity to tell Ryan, "Oh, I'll come out of retirement for you." So I'm like, boy, shut up. Just hush. You told us, I know you done said 2 or 3 times, I'm off Twitter. I ain't gonna be on here no more. And you always ease your tail back over there. Go sit down somewhere. Go sit down. Oh, I wanna like you. I wanna be a fan. I mean, if nothing else, I want to be a fan, but you can't be out here having a shitty personality and then have shitty performances in the ring too. You finna lose a lot of fans, sir. You good. Anyway, super chat.
Pitiful, ridiculous, pitiful.
It really is. I'm like, come on, man. We were rooting for you. Anyway, no, we wasn't. Okay. Stormy B Man says, "Greetings, queens. A little support from afar. Thank you, Stormy. We appreciate it." And Nakia, make them freeze. Anthony, she came back. She says, "I think it began with his Olympic loss." You might be onto something.
And you know why, Shawa, that these kids, we have raised them to be that type of entitled, because we didn't have shit, so we decided to give our kids shit. And instead of being parents, some of us are parents, but they have parents that are not parents that want to be their kids' friends. Them are the kids with the problems. There's parents, and then they have parents that are friends with their kids. Like, it's a difference between the two, a huge difference. Though you could tell who got what. You could tell who has what.
Well, I don't know, but I want him to get a fight. You know what I really want for him, and I ain't even trying to be funny. I really want him to redeem himself, because I know that fight with Edwin was not the best version of him. And he came out, said he was hurt, his hand wasn't, he had injury in his hand, whatever. I know things happen. It happens to all boxers. I get that. But the performance coupled with the remarks afterwards and everything afterwards just leaves a sour taste. So I want him to get back in the ring. I don't know who against, but whoever it is, he's going to have a dominating performance so that people can want to see him again. Because right now, folks don't want to hear you and folks don't want to see you at this point. So good luck. Good luck, sir. Good luck. And what the hell is going on with Ryan Garcia? What kind of offer is he sending to Devin Haney? Because Devin Haney said, "Quit playing in my face."
I don't know, but Ryan Garcia, he's talk about fighting. Then he think he starts shitting on people. Then he quote a Bible scripture. Then he go back to shitting on people. Then it's another scripture. I'm confused, because now I'm wondering if the church folk is good folks or if they ain't good folk. Because you ride the damn line, Ryan Garcia, and I'm quite frankly, I'm tired of hearing you speaking, because you're not saying shit. He had been involved in three fights, and ain't none of them follow through. Like, it's you. You're the problem. I was giving him hope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a little faith in him. No, sir, you are 100% the problem. Absolutely the problem.
Absolutely the problem. Watch for the hook. Thank you so much for the $2. He said co-parenting matters. It absolutely does. It absolutely does. And no BF. He says, y'all just gonna look over the 9 siblings thing at 26 and he the oldest. No, BF, we had spoke about this before, but we don't be wanting to get all, But yeah, he is the first of, I want to say 10. It's 10 of them all together. And he's the oldest.
And the youngest is little, like 7, 8, something like that.
Now, I don't know if his mama is the granddaddy's daughter or not. I don't know how that family dynamic works. I don't know. That ain't none of my business. But he's the oldest of, and he got 9 siblings. And so, on one hand, I think there's a maturity level there for him because he wanted to help his family. And I think that had a lot to do with why he's in the contractual deal that he's in right now, because they were depending on him at such a young age. So he may have made some decisions as a younger man trying to help his family that he really probably wish he didn't make now at this point in his career. But you kind of signed on the dotted line. So he says he has one more fight with Top Rank. We shall see.
Do we want to see it is the question.
Oh, yeah, Karma. You are so correct.
I'm finna leave.
Well, the other granddaddy is Puerto Rican. So that has to be his mom's dad. You're absolutely correct. You are absolutely. See, that's why I like the chat. Come on back, friend. Come on back. This is why I love the chat, because y'all.
The he digger is he.
Y'all keep us abreast. That is why I love the chat. Thank you, Karma. She just stating facts. That is. She used her context clues. That is exactly right.
Now we finna get jumped because people have a habit of thinking that we're racist on this channel because we say certain things. So I don't want any issues with any people, you guys, because I know y'all gonna go and say that we're trying to make a joke, but his mom is black. Let's clear that off. So it's not a thing more of the dad. I don't want no Puerto Rican problems, or if you have a Spanish name, I don't want nobody shooting at us because we made a Spanish joke, even though we have a shitload of Spanish people that watch this show. So I just want to put that out there as a warning, because apparently we have to put a label on our show because there's a hater everywhere.
Tevis Smith says, thank you, Tevis, for the $10 super chat. Tevis says, I can tell by those chains. That's the mama. That mama is the granddaddy's daughter. He can tell by the chains. See, you see what I'm talking about? Our chat be putting 2 and 2 together. I'm just saying. These are facts. Because his Puerto Rican father has passed. So the fully black granddaddy would be his mama's father. Boom. We fixed it. Boom. So listen, friend, come on back, because I wanted to talk to you about this one last thing. So PBC, they gave us this first card that's happening on March 30th, right? We still have no idea who Tank Davis is fighting, but then all of a sudden today, I don't know if it came out yesterday or today, but now all of a sudden, maybe Manny Pacquiao is an opponent for Tank Davis. Is that
okay? Let's wrap this shit up, because do we even the audacity? He wants to get sent to the gulag, the upper room, hospice, a nursing facility, because he will no longer be able to feed himself or even hold his meat to pee. He's gonna need a diaper after this. So no, friend, don't leave, because no, stay, friend. Come back.
Meat to pee? Oh
yeah, he's not gonna be able to function after Javante knock his head off. Let's be for real. Be fucking for real. Huge money fight. Friend.
Sorry.
Don't leave us. We don't want to leave. Huge money fight. Because they're going to see those two names, Manny Pacquiao and Javante. A lot of casuals are going to want to watch that fight because those are 2 huge names. But the people that actually watch boxing, we are going to be confused at why this is even a thing. He is going to get Apollo Creeded in front of his people. I don't know what he in there messing with, but whatever it is, it's me. I hear myself on the loud screen.
Friend, did you say she gonna have to hold that man meat to be?
Yes. He gonna need a catheter by the time Javante is done. What are we doing? What man? No.
Friend, there will be outrage. Drink.
No, it's not. No,
Drink.
it's not.
I need your honest opinion because you don't seem to have a dog in the fight, right? Drink, is that a fight you want to see? Old ass Manny Pacquiao versus Gervonta. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Abdul Wahid. Is that something you want to see? Is that something anybody wants to see? Because I just, okay, you don't want to see that either. Okay. You seem to be level-headed, Drink. So that's why I asked. Man, that is not something.
Where's the rest of the monkey train? Let's ask the monkey patrol. Because I guarantee you they got a goddamn different answer. They don't mind seeing that shit.
Man.
Get in here. Let's go. Don't leave. Call them in here so they can get that shit off their fucking chest. Because they gonna love that shit. Friend, come back. That man calls themselves the Big Eight. Let's be fucking for real. Like the hour that we have to be our normal selves is done. Company is gone. We in here for the grit now. So call them in here. Let's see what's going on because Manny Pacquiao fans is gonna eat this shit up.
Friend.
What? I hadn't went too far yet because I was fixing to say something else.
Don't do it, please. Don't. We had a good show today.
We had a fantastic show.
We did. We had a fantastic show today. BF, he says, Bed Bread Pack is the pappy one.
The demons is in the chat today, and I feel like we have gone too far to know who unleashed the demons in here because what's going on?
TD,
this is going too far.
Hey, TD. TD says, love me some Texas girls, and Canelo is still a duck though. TD, she had beat some people up earlier today talking about Canelo. Sir, don't. Donnie Darko, he says, let's go. Thank you, Donnie. Thank you. And BF came back and he says, Tank Pappy.
CW, I really want to know, why do you think Manny Pacquiao beats Gervonta Davis?
No filter, Tony, aka Uber Gas. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. He says, absolutely not what we are going to do. Absolutely not. What are we doing? Tank versus Pacquiao? Hell no. Let me read that again because I was all over the place. Absolutely not. What are we doing? Tank versus Pacquiao? Hell no. That's what I said. And then BF says, hell, I may have. BF. Thank you for the super chat.
I don't care if they fight. They need to make sure there's some drug testing because Manny Pacquiao, we already know what he like. Saltwater taffy. So with that being said, they need to make sure there's drug testing. I don't care who fight who. Give me something I can watch. I can talk shit about. I don't care about no politics, no pay-per-view numbers. They don't pay me enough to worry about those type of things. So with that being said, I'm gonna worry about when the fight come and who fighting and cheering for my fighter. I don't care. I tell you what, TD Harden, I know there's some Wilder fans in here, and I know you are also a Wilder fan. So,
Please, friend, they didn't ask for this. They didn't. They didn't ask for this.
I keep telling y'all to leave me alone because I'll be collecting data on all y'all. Call me Timothy Bradley. I've been downloading data. I literally will go down through there because
Friend,
your guy.
they didn't do nothing. They didn't do anything.
Yeah, of course. You want to talk about my favorite fighter? I'm gonna talk about yours. Phenomenal Mexican. You go pick your team up off the stadium because they got kicked out before anybody did. So let's everybody relax. There's no guns drawn here, okay? Let's get. We've been here for an hour 20 minutes. We want to leave because we work. We don't want to stay here and play with y'all all day. So I'm not gonna do that.
CW says, I've been walking with Canelo since he signed to fight Paul Williams. If he makes it through 2024 without fighting David Benavidez, that's officially a duck to me.
Well, you know what? That sounds like your business. And you know what my mama told me to do? Mind my business. So you keep your business to yourself, and that's all. That's it. I don't care what y'all think about Canelo. Just hope Canelo ain't the one that get on your fighter. And then if it ain't David Benavidez, so what? Your fighter might want to fight him. So be careful what you say.
You okay with Bud and Canelo?
I hope Bud well, bruh.
Oh, watch for the hook says Pac will be on snack for the
Absolutely.
KO. Woo.
Absolutely.
Woo.
Absolutely.
Woo.
Absolutely. He definitely will.
I don't want to see that fight. I don't want to see that fight. And if that's the fight that they come out, if that's the fight they've been talking about that's going to blow the roof off the mother, then they are sadly mistaken. If that's the fight that if that's the fight, forgive me, that Wahid is going to fight, Tank Wahid is about to fight next, I'm going to wait and see what color the walls are going to be. I'm going to wait and see how the Tank fans are going to justify this. I'm going to wait and see because they love to tell us the age of all the fighters that won Devin Haney fights. They love to tell us this. They love to say how old, how they wish he would fight somebody his own way. They love to say all of this. And I read in the comments earlier, Mr. Cheese, Charles Edward, he made a very good point. He said, we can't see the play. Y'all don't see that Pitbull finna knock out Rolly, and that's gonna set up the rematch for Pitbull and Tank. And I can absolutely see
Mr. Cheese. Stop, Mr. Cheese. Don't say that. Don't say that, Mr. Cheese.
I can see it. I can see it happening plain as day. I can see them doing that plain as day. I can. So look, y'all, it's been an hour and 25 minutes almost. Friend, is there anything else you want to talk to the beautiful people about? We appreciate y'all.
Shout out to y'all. Everybody that's here. Y'all been here. We've been consistently. We had a number. Thank you to Mr. Mills. Thank you to Oshaki. Very much appreciative of them coming through. Like we said, Shock was supposed to be our first show when we started March Madness 2 years ago. So he loves it here, just like everybody else. So he'll be back. We got some more interviews coming for y'all. We lining them up, y'all. Y'all would be so proud to know that people want to come on our show, you guys. Like, it's not like it used to be where I was stressing and worried about how the hell I was gonna pull this show off, how we gonna make this into a show. Like, we turning it into a thing, you guys. Like, we in our bag. So be looking out. We got some stuff coming, and I'll see y'all on Sunday. We got fights to discuss.
We have fights to discuss. Get you guys some good rest. Enjoy your weekend. So I just want to leave y'all with some thoughts, because I there's been a lot going on. But I learned things that I've learned, okay? 2024, things that I've learned. I have learned that my words carry a little weight. Okay, now I know they carry weight with the people that know me and love me, like for real in real life. But I have learned that apparently my words, whether said here on this good internet or on one of these social sites, they carry a little bit of weight, especially when they are words geared in this boxing arena and whatnot. And I don't know if it's because it's coming from a female perspective or what, I don't know. But I have to be very mindful moving forward of the stuff that I entertain when I'm on social media or on this here internet talking and whatnot. So I would just encourage you guys to be mindful.
Fuck that shit. We ain't being mindful for a goddamn thing. We fuck y'all. Fuck what y'all got to say. If my friend sees something and she want to comment on it, be wise in your comment. For your ass be on the jumbo screen. She's too nice about it. And that's why y'all feel like y'all can talk to us the way y'all be trying to talk to us. Not my friend. I bet not fucking see it, because she be keeping me off y'all ass all the fucking time. Tread fucking lightly.
What she said.
And fuck y'all. And y'all, if it's for you, if you feel like it's for you, it's for you.
TD Hearn says, love Boxiana. Bring Baval on the show. Ooh.
Oh no, we're gonna get Joseph Parker. Don't worry about it.
That clapback was so smooth and effortless. My friend, y'all, she told y'all, she warned y'all, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Okay? Let her go. Leave her alone. All right? That was so smooth, friend. You did that. Just, yeah. All righty then. Yeah. Y'all have a great weekend. We'll see y'all Sunday. Don't be a scammer. Okay? And wipe the corners of your mouth. Peace.